And welcome back to the AirMech 1v1 half loadout tournament brought to you by OPTVLive. I am Steve, and I am pleased to bring you this third place match, which should just be, seriously, it should just be completely off the chain, folks. Like, totally insane, guys. I can't wait to see this. I bet all of you are also hyped as well, because we have two players in here that I think are going to be really, really interesting to see going head-to-head against each other. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you in the upper left-hand corner, in the blue, Anarchy Neo, it is Czander. Give it up in the chat. Dropping those bombs like the swag king that he is. Drop bombs. His opponent for this match in the bottom right-hand corner, once again flying around in his Liberty Paragon for America loadout right here. This time taking Samson as pilot, thereby massively increasing his unit survivability. Czander standing still for so long, almost dies. I thought he just was about to just suicide himself to those brutes, but he moves out just in time. The Llama Man doing his scout, trying to see what's going on. What is my enemy up to? Finally tracks him down. Realizes there's really not too much of a threat right now. If we take a look, since Czander did spend a lot of his initial opening credits on those bombs, he really has not much of anything. He has those two Dillos out, 4 more in his build queue. He stays to splash Cynicalllama, making it that Llama cannot get out of there. First blood will go to Czander. Well played there, sir. Using that Neo Stasis Blast to the absolute best effect that it can be. And now feeling that advantage while his opponent's dead. Keep in mind, folks, level 2 is a pretty fast respawn. But Czander running out of energy, but great skills. Still manages to negotiate his Dillos into the spot. Out of energy, out of health. Cynicalllama returns the favor. Kills him right back. And really suffered no base damage whatsoever. Czander 6 Dillos ready to deploy, but has nothing but levelers out on the battlefield. Meanwhile, Cynicalllama 8 Dillos, 2 Patchers, 2 Flackers, and 2 Rollers about to come out. Folks, keep in mind this is a half loadout tournament. Each of these players could only bring 4 units out of a maximum of 8, so they had to make 4 very skilled choices. Czander went with bombs, levelers, Dillos, and Flackers. Llama went with rollers, Flackers, Patchers, and Dillos. So Dillos on both sides, Flackers on both sides. But we get to find out what is better. Are levelers and bombs better? Are rollers and Patchers better? Is a Neo with an Anarchy pilot better? Is a Paladin with the Samson pilot better? Is Czander just a better player? Is Llama a better player? Or does someone just get an amazing round of luck? Guys, there's just so many ways that this could go. But Llama, once again, doing his secret build-up and deployment. Look at the radar. This is what Czander sees. He does not see any of those red dots. He has no idea the amount of pain that's in store for him. He now flies by. He now sees it. And he realizes there's just too much there. His best option right now would to just be completely pull out those Dillos, send them out on the fortress, or keep those Dillos and get them out of his own fortress to try to defend. But either way, he's in a lot of trouble right now. Since he didn't already launch his Dillos from that factory in the upper right-hand corner, he must defend. He has nothing to handle a counter pushback. He's going to deploy the Dillos. He's going to try to get bombs out. Bombs are pretty effective against Dillos. He stages blasts out. He needs to stay alive. So close to death. Those Flackers tear through Neos as if they're just nothing there whatsoever. He cannot get the kill on Llama. Llama will slowly back out. Czander, in the end, unless something goes terribly wrong for him, he will survive this push. But the damage is done. And it is a significant amount of damage. Czander down to only about 30% base health left. Llama in complete control of this map right now, dictating all the action. Can Czander launch a counterattack right now from this factory? Get enough units out and catch Llama with his pants down, since the fact that now Llama just invested everything into that push. That wasn't entirely successful. Llama has nothing to really hold us back. He's got the credits, but he just can't build fast enough, and he's too focused right now on trying to kill the base. He sees the base is low. He wants to keep pushing in on the base. He should have had those rollers there. It would have helped him initially. He still may have not destroyed the base, but it would have gotten it much lower. Czander is not going to take the outpost approach. He is going full-fledged, hee-haw, straight onto the fortress itself. The damage is coming in. All these Dillos right on that corner. Meanwhile, Llama's doing deployments of Dillos of his own, but Czander has a few Dillos to respond with. Put them out, defend his base. Cynicalllama needs to get back, but if he gets back, it could be too late. There's too many Dillos. The base is dying too fast. The red alerts are going off. The klaxons are sounding off everywhere. Czander throwing up the GG. Cynicalllama about to die with that death. That will, in fact, secure the win for Czander with an amazing comeback. What looked like may have been Cynicalllama's game. Unfortunately, the push wasn't properly supported. Cynicalllama kept all of his units bunched up in a group, allowing Czander to use those bombs and take them out. Had he used that carry capacity of the Paladin and spread those Dillos all over the base, there would have been no way for Czander to handle that much stuff. That is why sometimes, folks, it's so important that you don't keep your units in an attack push all clumped up together, but you spread them around. Either way, folks, Llama came really, really close to winning it. Czander kept his wits about him, stayed focused, stayed determined, didn't give up, and was able to stop the push and come back with a much stronger push of his own, securing himself the third place win. Excellent game from these two players. Folks, that was our third place match. The finals, best of 3, featuring Minxie and Dissonant, is about to start right after this. You're watching OPTV. Like us, follow, subscribe right here on YouTube, Steam, and Facebook so you never miss any awesome AirMech action, because, folks, we are the world's largest streamer of AirMech tournaments.